Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We are halfway through the week. Today is Wednesday, September 26th. September 26th. It is 7:30 on the nose in the morning. I've been up for an hour already. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. So, new development in my place. I can't remember if I've complained about this before, but this has been going on for a couple of weeks. Somewhere in one of these buildings surrounding my building, there is a dog. Sounds like a bigger dog that insists on barking at 6:30 every single morning. Every single morning. And it's not just like bark, 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 bark for 60 seconds and we're done. No, this goes on for like an hour. Like I said, he is still going and I've been up for an hour. Lord Jesus, help me. Because I love animals like more than people most of the time. Honest to goodness. I am the will swerve for squirrels, weeps at all of the puppy videos, and oh my gosh, I'm such a softie when it comes to animals. I adore animals. I would never wish ill will on an animal. If this creature disappeared, I wouldn't be mad about it. This has been going on for a couple weeks, every single morning, without fail. And I'm a light sleeper. So on the plus side, me getting up at 6:30 has been happening more regularly, but not because I've been getting up on my own, because of this freaking dog. Closing the windows, doesn't matter. Dog, you can still hear, which means it's either in my building, and I don't think it is, because I talked to somebody in my building about this dog, and I know that our neighbor right next door has a dog that is very sad and needy, and so sometimes when I leave, and she hears my keys, I can hear her crying, which makes me so sad. But knowing that, like I can hear her if I'm out in the hallway, but I can't hear her if I'm in my bedroom and I'm attached to that, we share a wall, and I can't even hear that dog. So I don't know why I can hear this one. It's like the owners leave it out on the balcony to just bark while they're gone. I have no idea, and I feel so bad because I'm sure it's being prompted by something. But it's making me crazy. Making me crazy. Anyway, good morning. It's Wednesday. It's a business as usual kind of day. I thought I'd hop on here and we could share a day in the life and what I ate and all that jazz. I'm starting my day off with some coffee, which I don't know if I made it strong enough this morning, which is like a double whammy on my crummy morning by getting woken up by this dog. I don't know. It tastes a little funky, like I didn't make it strong enough, which is very, very sad. But it's a good cup of coffee, just not a strong enough cup of coffee. Womp womp. Anyway, welcome to my Wednesday. All right, my friends, it's breakfast time, and I've decided that today I'm going to double track for you. So I'm going to track Smart Points and Points Plus, just to see what happens, especially because of the changes coming to the Weight Watchers program, which I will talk about a little bit later in this video. But for now, we are having my favorite thing probably all month. I went and I got some pumpkin stuff from Trader Joe's, and it has just been a divine life experience. So the Trader Joe's pumpkin bagel is 8 Smart Points, but only 6 points plus, which is why I grabbed them, because 6 points plus for a whole bagel is not so bad. So 8 Smart Points, 6 points plus, and then what good is a Trader Joe's pumpkin bagel without the best thing in the world, which is the Trader Joe's pumpkin cream cheese spread. This stuff is so good. 2 tablespoon serving is 3 Smart Points and 2 points plus, which means this lovely creation right here, I have it measured out. I actually have what looks like a new scale. It's actually not. I busted it out of hiding. I haven't touched it since we moved in here. My receptionist, when I was a Weight Watchers leader in North Carolina, my receptionist bought me this as a little wedding gift, which was super cute. Super, super sweet. So I had the official Weight Watchers scale, but we've had a couple of scales. So when we moved back to Chicagoland, this stayed in storage, and so it's been up in a cabinet. And the display on my old one, really? Just because I'm talking to people that aren't you? What a stinker. For real. The display started to go and is not displaying numbers correctly, and I changed batteries to see if that helped. Nope, it didn't. So I busted this bad boy out, and with 4 new batteries in it, it still appears to work just fine. So that's awesome. So I'm having this bagel, which is a total of 11 Smart Points and 8 points plus. And then I'm having some apples because these apple slices need to be eaten today. And the apples are, of course, 0 points on both plans. So I thought I would share with you, I'm on my way to the gym. I cannot speak, I'm sorry. And I'm actually, because it's early enough, it's 10:30 right now, I am taking pre-workout. just to give me that little extra something. And this is the Beachbody Energize. I don't do Beachbody. I don't endorse Beachbody. I don't do any of the Shakeology or anything like that. But a lot of my friends have in the past, and they talked about this stuff, so I bought it, and I still have it, which shows you how often I use it. It only comes in lemon flavor, and don't let people fool you. It does not taste good, in my opinion. I actually took I have like a scoop and a half in here because I'm right in between the weight where you're supposed to do 2 scoops instead of 1. I'm just under that 2 scoop mark. So I'm like, I don't want to do 2 scoops, especially if I'm going primarily to do cardio. But I hate this stuff so much that instead of, I can't do, I've seen a woman on Instagram who's a total badass. I can't remember her name, but she's so fit, lost a lot of weight on Weight Watchers. Really, really inspiring story. And she's so strong, and she takes her pre-workout like a pixie stick and just dumps it in her mouth without water. This stuff is gross enough where I can't do that. I highly considered it. But I put it in as little water as possible, and I actually used a milk frother to blend it up so I didn't have to use a whole lot of water. Guys. Oh. So like, it's truly lemon flavored, but maybe I'm turned off by it because it reminds me of a medicine I had to take when I was a kid, like for an ear infection or for something where I wasn't old enough to take pills yet or couldn't take pills, so they gave me liquid medication, and it was lemon flavored medication, and it tasted just like this. Can't handle it, but I'm gonna finish it, and I'm gonna go work out. Oof. All right, guys, it's 3:30, and I'm just now having lunch because I had a snack before I went to the gym, and something I ate made me not feel so great, so I'll tell you about that in a little while. But I'm finally feeling well enough to actually eat lunch, and believe it or not, this is the same in Points Plus and in Smart Points, but for different reasons. So I have this Healthy Fit, or the Fit and Active bread from Aldi, 2 points for 2 slices on both accounts. I have this Jarlsberg light cheese, 1 point for 1 slice on both plans. This hummus is 1 point for 1 serving on both plans. The difference is I have a half a tablespoon of light mayonnaise on here, which is 0 points plus and 1 smart point. And I have 1 points plus worth of this turkey on here, which is 0 smart points. So it nets out to an even 5 points for both plans. It is just about 5 o'clock, and I figured I would sit here and have a chat with you guys before the sun went down, because the lighting gets real rough in here once the sun goes down. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, it's titled Done with Weight Watchers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been paying attention, if you've been living under a Weight Watchers rock, I'm not done with Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers is done with Weight Watchers. So the program is completely, not completely changing, but like the biggest thing ever is that their name is changing. Weight Watchers is going to cease to exist as we know it, which is mind-boggling to me. Now, what does this mean for me and for my content and for everything else? I am still, the plan for me going forward is I'm still going to be following Points Plus in terms of losing weight. Like, that's how I want to be tracking. For whatever reason, I mean, I can tell you for what reason. I don't feel deprived on Points Plus because I don't get penalized for any sweet treat that I want. And it's not necessarily that I want all the sweet treats all the time, but when I want them, I don't want them to ruin my day and prevent me from eating other things. And so on Points Plus, I find that I can have a Fiber One bar for 2 points, or an actual piece of, like a candy bar is 6 points instead of, oh, I don't know, 11. Or something like that. And so it's just much more sustainable for me. So I'm going to continue to use the Points Plus program using iTrack Bites, as I've explained time and time again. That's how I do it. But I'm very interested in opening that app on October 4th and seeing what has actually changed. And odds are I will actually be doing something that resembles both. Believe it or not, because I'll be honest, there are some things that I gravely miss about following Freestyle, like the free foods, truthfully, which is why I need Points Plus in order to lose my weight, because I liked the free foods probably too much. But it's really nice to be able to like throw chicken on your plate and corn and beans and have it not count for anything. So my plan still stands to be, I will likely go back to freestyle once I hit goal. The new focus of Weight Watchers is going to be exactly what I need it to be. They're turning Weight Watchers into WW, which I don't think rolls off the tongue quite as nice as Weight Watchers does, I'm not gonna lie. But it stands for wellness that works. And now I'm not employed by them, as you guys know. I know no more than you guys do. No more. Even though I have friends that work at Weight Watchers, I know no more than what the public knows. But what I know is this: they're focusing on wellness. They're focusing on healthy habits. They are, in my opinion, finally switching their focus into something that might actually appear to be maintenance support, even though they're not calling it maintenance support. But like, if you can go to WW, and you're going to have to forgive me because it's probably going to take me months to stop saying Weight Watchers, because let's be honest, that's what it's been for the last how many decades. It's going to be Weight Watchers in my heart forever. But WW, the whole new premise of WW, not necessarily focusing on weight loss, means that it will help people who just want to maintain their weight and maintain healthy habits and turn this more into a lifestyle than a weight loss journey. And I think that is great. That is something that we need. I am totally on board for this new thing that they're doing, going into the wellness thing. But anyway, long story short, I think that what they're doing is going to be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I will basically be following a little bit of both plans. I will be eating for points plus, even if I'm tracking in the Weight Watchers app, the WW app. See, there I go. I will be eating for points plus and tracking points plus, but all of the new habit, I don't know what kind of stuff's gonna come out, habit tracking and new communities and groups and things like that, I wanna be a part of that too. So I'm going to be embracing both options at the same time. So that is my plan with the new, we're done with Weight Watchers, just WW Wellness That Works program. So I'm excited about that. We'll see what happens by the time this goes. It goes live on the 4th, which is the end of next week, so it should be good. It should be good. And now to fill you in on the rest of my day, as you can tell, I'm looking like a hot mess. I really am. I'm showered. I'm too lazy to blow dry my hair, even though I really should blow dry my hair. But first let me talk about what I ate. I told you guys that I ate a bar, and this is what it is. It's the Healthy Eating All the Time and Go bar. These things are the bomb. They're amazing, amazing, amazing bars. And I got one of her new ones, the Natural Peanut Butter Blueberry and Dark Chocolate Protein Bar. This is 5 points plus and 7 smart points. So I ate this on my way to the gym. And then something, without going into too much detail, something made me sick. Like, badly sick. Which kind of put a wrench in my afternoon a little bit, and is making me not want to leave the house the rest of the day. That's all I'm going to say about that, but it really messed with things. So that happened, which is probably another reason I look rough, because I feel a little rough, but we're going to keep on doing things. I've eaten lunch, and so far everything feels fine. So that's good. Hopefully the worst of whatever that was, I don't know what it was. I blamed the pre-workout. And I don't know why the pre-workout would have done that. It's quite old. I don't know if pre-workout goes bad. I don't know if the density of me, like, you know how I used less water? That might have been the problem. I don't know. But then at the same time, I know of this woman who just straight up pours her pre-workout into her mouth without any water, and she seems to be doing just fine. So I don't know if it was the pre-workout. I really don't know what happened. But, oof. Terrible. So I'm home. I groomed the dog. I brushed her teeth. I gave her a bath. I combed her hair out. So she's sufficiently mad at me. And so I've been doing stuff, but oh man, it's been a little bit of a rough day, but that's okay. I got a solid workout in. So the pre-workout worked because I got a nice 45-minute elliptical workout in. I ran to the grocery store to pick up the stuff I need to make 0 point on either plan, apple butter, and yeah, so that's what's happening. And I am hanging out in comfy clothes. I have jeans on that have an elastic waistband from Grace and Lace. I have this t-shirt that was on final sale from Grace and Lace. It's like their pocket tee. Heads up, this is a small and it's like 5 sizes too big for me. No joke. So they're meant to be baggy, but it's like too loose for me to even wear out in public because it would just look so not put together. Really comfortable for at home though, but just so you know, in case you ever want to order something from this t-shirt from Grace and Lace, order a size or 2 down, because dang. And then this is also from Grace and Lace. So I'm decked out in cozy Grace and Lace wear. I'm considering making myself a cup of tea and maybe sitting out on the patio and reading a book. That's what's happening. Don't you look Did you just burp? Really? Did you just burp? You're so classy. Doesn't Gracie look pretty? Are you a pretty girl, Gracie? Oh my goodness, you're too close. You're a pretty girl, aren't you? You're so soft now. I love a good clean puppy. Yeah. All right, my friends, here's dinner, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I was pretty excited about it. So we utilized the air fryer big time today. This is delicata squash, which you will be seeing a lot of all fall and winter long on my channel because I freaking love this stuff. The delicata itself is 0 points. However, the way I prepared it today, I don't know if you can tell, but I actually sprinkled some finely grated like powdered Parmesan cheese, or like Romano cheese or something like that. I sprinkled 1 point's worth of the cheese on there, so I have garlic and cheese on there. For 1 point on both plans, I believe. These are the little mini chicken cilantro wontons that I would say are from Trader Joe's, but I actually found the giant bag of them from Costco. I'm so excited. I bought 2. So these are those wontons that are both 16 of them, 5 points, both on Smart Points and Points Plus. This is reduced sodium soy sauce. I do not count my soy sauce, so take that as you will. I'm not sure if it's points or not because I don't check it. And then just steamed vegetables. So total we have 6 Points Plus and 6 Smart Points for dinner. I wanted to show you guys what's going on this side of the kitchen. So I haven't started yet. It's not cooking just yet. I'm waiting until about 9 o'clock, but I am making Rachel's Healthy Plate. She's on Instagram. Her 0 point apple butter, which is just apples, half a cup of water, and then the spices. I will link the recipe down below if you're interested. It's just ginger and cinnamon and nutmeg and clove. And then you're supposed to cook it on low for like 9 hours. So I decided that I'm going to let it cook overnight, which is going to be amazing. The house is going to smell epic when I wake up in the morning. So I got that all set up while my dinner was cooking, and I'm just going to turn it on at 9 o'clock. And then I've already set up my coffee. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I show you that my mother-in-law bought me the coveted Rae Dunn coffee canister. I love this thing. It makes me so happy. I keep the coffee we buy in bulk in there because it's too large for me to put my specialty coffee in there. But I set up my coffee maker to go off at 6:30 tomorrow morning because that's when I plan on getting up with this glorious stuff. I talked about this in my last vlog, but I actually, do you guys do this? I'm probably the only one that does this. I combine coffees when I want something special. So like this is the Workflow by Coffee Over Cardio. Workflow is high caffeinated coffee. And so I wanted some of this because tomorrow is a hardcore work day, like get up, get in the shower, get cute, and get filming type of work day. So I wanted that, but this one's called Messy Bun, same company. It smells so good, and it's cinnamon bun flavored. So what I did is I combined the two to create what is in my coffee maker right now. We will see how it turns out in the morning, but that's all set. This is ready to go. I've got some bananas that need to get made into banana bread tomorrow, so that's on my to-do list in addition to working. This one is being a brat as always, and that is all I have to say about that. Can I help you with something? Alright friends, I wanted to hop on here and sign off for the night, but I wanted to show you what I was going to have for dessert, which is this little guy right here. That meal I had was so filling. It was a lot of food, which means that I'm not all that hungry, and I'm really trying to be better about not eating right before I go to bed. So I want to do like a kitchen close type thing, and so the only thing that I have left to eat, it is just about 9 o'clock now, is this little mini Oreo cookie thing, chocolate candy bar. So you know, like the Milka Oreo bars, they come in fun sizes. I found them at Costco. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw these yesterday. And this is where Smart Points and Points Plus start to disagree. So this one little guy right here is 2 Points Plus and 4 smart points. It's literally double in value, double. I have some tea that I'm going to finish drinking, and I am going to call it a night. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching today. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the changes to no longer Weight Watchers, but WW Wellness That Works. Because I'm very curious to know everybody's opinion, since we are all saying peace out, see you later, it was nice knowing you, Weight Watchers. Which, while I'm excited for what's ahead, kind of makes me sad. I'm not going to lie to you. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.